Hello, hello, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get my lights out of your way. Welcome in. It is Thursday. It's my Friday. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Angie, and the delay just started. That gives you an idea of like how much time is in there. It is about 30 seconds. Pretty consistent. Welcome in. My name is Angie Strader. I am the founder of Reserved Grace, Vintage Jewelry and Accessories. And this is, I think, week 3 consistently out of my 90-day commitment that I would do. It's 90 days. 90 days of 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 p.m. Central to 5-ish. Welcome. How are you today? Who is here? Let's just do a little roll call. Let's see. Let me put this in. Let me get my other camera going. I think I'm set today. It looks like I have volume 2. And additionally, I guess that would be. Let me get the overhead camera going. I did change something up because you know I'd have to, right? You know I have to. I changed lenses. I'm trying a different lens on the top camera today, so hopefully we might not have some blur. Who knows? But I always have lenses nearby, so I know I'm going to try that. I need to mirror the video because I can't function if it's not. Hello. Are you ready? Are you ready for something fun and different today? If you haven't seen the updates I did on Instagram and then the YouTube community chat, let's see, are these right now? Okay, this should be right. Camera should be the right direction for me. I was able to get it together on Unearthed. Unearthed is going to be unveiled. How's that? I need to remember that. Somebody help me remember that. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, Maria? It's so good to see you. It is my Thursday. I'll be shipping all of your things tomorrow. I'm excited for you to get all of your good things. You've got quite an order coming. I'm excited for you. In the meantime, I've got Do Not Disturb. I guess that decided that it still will disturb. Okay, let me turn down. Well, then I want to hear though. Okay, what do we have on Thursdays? Thursdays, we also do giveaways. Woo! So we have giveaways. Hello, beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome in. I love that. Hello, beautiful people. I am going to, we're going to do Wheel of Names today. So Wheel of Names to do the random picker. There are 3, count them, 3 prizes today. And I'm just going to keep it the generic version. I'm not going to brand it or anything this time. I am really, really looking forward to today's show. Who else is looking forward to seeing some new things today? I guess every show it's pretty much new, right? I don't like rerun stuff. Oh, and disclaimer, horrible storms here. We're having really bad thunderstorms. So, all the thunder and all that stuff can come and go. Let's just keep power and no tornado warnings. I haven't looked to see if that's a possibility today, but it's Texas. It's always a possibility. Let me see what I wanted to cover first. I have orders getting ready to go out. Let's look at the 3 prizes that are available. I am excited for today. All right, here's one. Little packages, big things. Well, not necessarily. Well, I like these. I'm really happy with these. So we have 3 giveaways today. Giveaways are, you must purchase to get entered into the drawing. And I will put everyone who's entered, I will put you in the Wheel of Names. And at the end, we will draw. Whoever's first can pick either, I would say that's kind of a peach color, peach, blue, or green. Peach, blue, or green are going to be your options. And then the next person, and then the last person gets the lucky last package. Now, I didn't skimp on these. So just so you know, these are going to be fun. I'm excited for you to get those. 3 opportunities to win, and I don't remember what's in each one of them, so you're not going to be able to look for any look on my face and be able to tell. Plus the delay, you'll be here a while. Okay, let me think. What else? Other housekeeping? Well, let me say if you are on replay, welcome and thank you so much. Again, my name is Angie, and this is Reserved Grace. Today we are unveiling Unearthed, which is a collection, or can I just say a collection through Reserved Grace. I'll show you all about what that is in just a few minutes. How the show works is, let me get this down pretty fast. I will show you an item. I will Vanna White for you. Here's your item. And then I will tell you how much that item is, and I will put a link in the chat. That link will take you directly to my Shopify store, which is Reserved Grace, reservedgrace.com. It will take you right there, and you can shop. You can check out immediately from there. Now, I want to give you, hello, Marilyn. How are you this evening, afternoon? Today, how are you? I am going to put the link for you to pre-register so that if you decide that you want to purchase something and maybe you're not registered on Reserved Grace yet, you want to be, because if somebody else is registered, they can check out lightning fast and you may miss the item. And we want to make sure everyone has a level playing field. Everything you see in any of my live shows are free shipping. So when you see something you like, and I put the link in the chat, purchase, go in, pay for it, check out, do all the things, and come back to the show. You don't want to put it in your cart and sit on it because it will disappear if somebody else is looking for it. And free shipping, like I said, on all items, and I ship on Fridays. I will ship on Fridays for the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday shows, and then I will ship on Monday for anything that came in through the weekend. And let me get the link for you, and then we will go. Let's see. The link is in the chat, but sorry, it's not in the chat. It's in the description, but I want to make sure you have it here too. Kind of keep it simple for you. And that is me talking there again. I say me talking. How are you, Marilyn? How are you? Okay, first one is if you think you need to register, or if you want to check to see if you're registered, you can click on the first link there, and the other one takes you directly to reservedgrace.com. And that's the housekeeping, unless I forgot something. Did I forget anything? Marilyn, did you see that there's three, count them, 1, 2, and 3 prizes today? 3 giveaways. I'm going to use the Wheel of Names. And if you've never seen that, it's a little wheel. You put names on it. It spins. I'll show it through screen share, and that way we know who won on that. First person, first pick. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this. I feel like I always have to have like a drum roll, or there's something like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, I just saw this. Whoever just gave me the like, I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I forget to ask for these things. It's just not, it's a part of my nature. I'm gonna write myself a note here. Ask for likes. Please like me. No, please like Reserved Grace. It would certainly help. And let me look. I don't want to jinx myself. Yes, we are officially over the 777 mark right now. Fingers crossed. We get to 777, we might go up, and we are leveling out at 777 on subscriber count. I really need to get to 1,000. Of course, we all do. Right? If you're a YouTuber or a content creator, you want to get to 1,000. I am already getting what I wanted, which is to be able to have shop on YouTube. But if I get to 1,000, I can monetize, which would even be better, and I have more opportunities. But I mentioned before that I made a mistake in my my persona, online persona, and I cleared all of my cache. I cleared all of my everything. I did this thinking that I was super smart. I mean, it really was smart if you're not trying to monetize on YouTube or in social media in general. Anyway, it wiped out all of basically my credibility, my persona. And now I have to basically start over. It was just an awakening, and it's here, and it's whatever. I'm going to move on. So I kind of let you see a little sneak peek, and then I turned off that overhead camera. Are we ready? Let me see. Let's see. Let's what we. Oh yeah, another like. Thank you, thank you. The other thing that YouTube is keeps reminding me, there's something else coming that I'm going to want to launch properly. Two things. One is the super chat. I've never done it. I tried to play with it one time and then I left. But super chat they keep suggesting, and memberships. So I have had in the works, and I want to work out the details, but it's going to be the treasure chest. So you can be a member of the treasure chest, and you'll get exclusive content. You'll get just shows that are just for you, early releases like this release. I would have it so you, as if you're a member of the treasure chest, you would get early access, all kinds of things. So I'm working on that. If you have any suggestions or you know someone else who's doing something you think is really good and you like it, I would love to borrow their idea and their concept. I don't need to always recreate the wheel. I do that, and I don't always need to do that. Let's go. I am ready. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you, Maria. And thank you for whoever else is here. I appreciate you being here. Should I do a little sneak peek? Do you want a preview or do you want me to just go? Preview or go? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. The waiting's the hardest part, especially when I'm over here like in 30 minutes from now, I'll hear because of the delay. And hopefully, oh, I don't have, but I'll get it if we need to. If you see Izzy jump into the chat, get my attention. And there was someone else. Oh, and if you see Jenny or anyone else who might be international, well, Izzy's international too. Yeah, Shopify did approve my the international shipping and all that the program. So I can start doing that once I get it set up. Go. Okay, let's go. All right, I am going to start just random start. Let's start here. We're going to start in the middle. Let's just start in the middle. Okay. Now, I told you there were going to be things from different price points. I was talking to my daughter this morning, and she's like, "Oh, Mom, I remember look at a lot of the things that you are in Unearthed are things that you used to wear when," she said, like when I was younger, like when I was 7 or 8. And I said, "My darling, I had really good dupes back then, really good knockoffs, if you want to say that." I was not. Yeah, I was in the military. I was in the Air Force. I was not making the money to be able to afford the good stuff, but I still felt like I have style and flair. And so, but she was cute. She was like, "You used to wear those when we love you so much." Okay, she is on a plane. I hope she's on a plane right now. She is supposed to be going to a big launch and reveal. And as soon as I can tell you about it, I want to brag on my kids. Oh, she's taking off. Okay, that was a few minutes ago. So I love you. The weather here is so bad. And I get the grandkids tonight. We get the grandkids. I mean, I claim them, but I let Jake share. Okay, what color do I want? Are we ready? First up, this is a Jan Michaels Tiger's Eye Amethyst and Jasper and a few other things. This is a signed piece. And we're going to start here. Are you familiar with Jan Michaels? Let's see how this goes. And this does come with a with matching earrings. So the earrings are a little tiger's eye. Here. There we go. I'll just set those there. But this is the showstopper right here. So in this, not as only is this amethyst. Okay. This is Super 7 amethyst. So this is pretty special. We have red jasper here. Maria, I am going to call on you. Marilyn, no, go, no. I'm going to call on you. I'm sorry. Maria, if I said Marilyn, or I'll call him Marilyn too, I will definitely ask for any help on any if you have any details, like get your book. And when like if you want to and you want to play along, put in the chat, like, okay, red jasper, we have the Super 7 amethyst, which by the way, so I was super surprised on the price of this piece because of the amethyst. However, it is very reasonable based on what you're. Hi, that's not what I wanted. I wanted you to see. That's what I wanted. Okay, so you could see this is a bigger. I have a different lens on here. We have a bigger space, and it looks like I have a better zoom going on here. So I thought maybe if Maria wanted to, and she could help us both learn, um, just put things, or all of us learn, put things in the chat about the different stones I'm going to show today. What I know, I will share with you, but always helps to have someone helping. Because I know you mentioned that yesterday, Maria, and I was like, that is so nice. Yes. When somebody can jump in and help, or, like share their knowledge, yes, please do. Okay, let me see. I just wanted to check. Didn't want to, I just saw something. I want to make sure that these here weren't amber, and they're not. Okay, so here is the first piece. Look at the details on this pendant here. Now, sometimes, obviously this is a designer, so they kind of know what they're doing. But when I get some pieces that are artisan made and there's just something wonky going on, and you can't take the pendant off because of the way it's constructed, but they just kind of, I don't know, they do something weird on the pendant. This falls nicely. I like the complement between this amethyst. So not a super, super purple. You have the veins of the different elements running through here. It is faceted. You can see the sparkle off that. Look at that. And tiger's eye. And I'm not sure what that is right there. I do know this is jasper. And I love details on the end here. Brass here. And here is the nameplate for Jan Michaels. So the hallmark, if you will. And probably some kind of jasper at the end there too. Anyway, so this piece right here, $55 for this one. 55 right out of the gate. I think that is such a amazing deal. I'm going to go ahead and add that in because I feel like it's a good one. And I'm going to try and do something a little different because, I do that. Where there's this one, let me set this down for a sec. Let's see. And is the amethyst. So Super 7 is amethyst. It has 7 different types of stone mixed in, semi-precious stone. And I just don't remember off the top of my head which one this is, which ones they are. But I can look, but I'm going to put in here. No, I'm going to do it like this. Remember, if I put something in the chat with, like I was going to put the name of it, but if I do that with the link, then the link doesn't work. So the link is up right now. This is 55, Super 7 amethyst. It is a amethyst, clear quartz, smoky quartz. I don't know what that other one is. CaCO, cacoxenite, and a couple others. So I hadn't actually have a faceted bracelet that was a fortune. So yes. See how so this is amethyst and it has all of the other mixed stones in here. Usually I'm going with comps on this. Oh, here's let me wait, hold up. There was a drop on this. This right here is amethyst. This is traditional amethyst, but I don't know if you can see, there is a crack, a little shadow right here. It doesn't go through, But if I want to say that before you buy, that's one of the reasons I discounted it even more. Because if you wear it with it, it doesn't move around, so it's going to be stationary. Oh, I'm showing you something you can't see. Let's see here. So I was saying is if you, it's not like this bead. It's this one. Where is it? I gotta feel for it. Oh, it's this one right here. So it's not. This does not spin. So it's you don't have to worry about it spinning around when you're wearing it. It's smooth. It's not cracked, and it's not cracked all the way through. So if you just wear it facing you, nobody can tell. And you can't really tell anyway. Only in the bright lights in the big city. So there's that one. It is shiny, shiny, sparkly, happy people. I do like how that looks that sparkle on there from the faceted. And because a designer knows what they're doing, it's bringing in the colors, the veins that are in here, running through this goes down into you have your oranges here, you have your purples, the red jasper. It's just exquisite. It is an exquisite mix of all the elements. And at 55, it is amazing. And with the tiger's eye earrings. So there's that, just so you get an idea. Super pretty, very natural. Okay, that is the first item. I'm going to move on. I'm going to set this in here and make sure we don't lose our earrings. Do you have a favorite stone? Grape jelly. I'm talking about olives yesterday. Now I'm gonna have grape jelly on my mind. Do you have a favorite like semi-precious? Let's start with semi-precious, or even a precious gemstone, like diamond, emerald, ruby. What's your favorite? Ab workout here. Well, let's do that. Okay, next up, I'm going to bring up. I'm going to go a little bit smaller here. I'm going to do something a little bit smaller. Let me move this where I can get to it easier. There. Okay. This one, well, smaller. This is smaller. Keep that in mind. It is a loaded question for me. It is, right? I know. I used to have a favorite. I used to have like a like this was my favorite. But I recently found out, hold on. I was talking about workouts, so I got an extra opportunity. I recently found out if you go by like kinesiology, there's one gemstone that doesn't suit me well. You will probably see a lot of it in upcoming shows or on Reserved Grace because I am letting it go. But let's see. Okay. Ooh, carnelian. Good to know. I do have some carnelian today. And I have some more amazing pieces that I didn't bring out today. I have to build up. We have to build up a little bit. But I was thinking there's one that was on the website. It might not have made it to being live yet. Okay, first ones I'm going to show you. Let me go into the big screen here. They are little but special. All right, first these are, and if you know anything about any of these pieces, let me know. Like, feel free to jump in. I have told you guys over and over and over, and I say it in the videos, I'm not the expert. I know things that I like, and I like style, and I like pretty things, and I collect, and I want to help other people collect as well. That's what I'm here for. Okay, that's a much better, isn't that a much better, clearer picture? Ooh, I love that. It's feeling so good right now. I'm feeling good about that. Okay, that's as close as it will go in right here, and I can stay in the light. I love it. Too many favorites. Okay, this one, let's identify what we have here. We have Guspiite. Guspiite. I think I looked that up or listened to that little thing that plays. How do you pronounce? Then turquoise, onyx, spiny oyster, and lapis, all in this little mighty little little earrings here. Now these are signed. Let me see. See if I can tell you who. I didn't write down there. But here, screen capture. Look these up, please. I feel free. Feel free. Um, Goodness. Why wouldn't I have written that down? I guess. Oh, okay. Martinez Sterling. I guess I would figure. I think I thought I would remember that. That is my daughter's dad's name. We were married in the Air Force. We were those kids that were like, oh my God, we got to get married. We have to get married. They're going to separate us. He was getting ready to go on we were in the Philippines and he was getting ready to go basically get stationed somewhere else. And we thought, well, we'll just get married and then we'll go back home later and we'll do the real wedding thing. 9 months and 1 week later, my daughter Felicia was born. So it wasn't very much of a secret to everyone that we got married, and we did get to stay together. But let's see here. Yes, the view is so much better. I love it. Okay, so these are Martinez Sterling. Again, this is Guspiite, turquoise, onyx, spiny oyster, and lapis, all in here in these little small package. However, this small package is very, very, there's history. There's a life here, right? These are handmade with love. And these earrings are $50 today. $50 for the show and free shipping, remember. So I'm going to put a link in the chat, and please, please feel free to look these up and see if you can find, if you find something that's comparable. I haven't said this, but I'm going to open it up. If you find something that's comparable and like by the same, all things being the same, and I'm way off on my price because I was on one item. I went back later and was like, they must have thought I wasn't crazy, a crazy person. And kind of was, but I adjusted it. So anyway, just tell me, Angie, have you looked? And I don't mind. I'm not that person who would get offended at all or be like, I recover well. The colors really. So this one is going live right now. It is in the chat. It is live. This is the only one that I saw that had with my Easter egg nails, but that had the green, which I guess is the Guspiite. Guspiite. So yeah, think about the amount of work that goes into these little, like it's like micro mosaic. When I see a tiny little piece of micro mosaic, I'm like, who has time for that? When the Philippines, they do a lot of silver work in the Philippines, and so I went to a couple of their. Hopefully, you can see in the back here to get the makers right here. But the intricate work that they do is pretty amazing. Okay, so those I'm gonna let them sit here for just 1 second, and go on to the next one. What do I want to do here? I'm going to do a ring. Let me see. Of course, at 2:00 this morning when I was going through everything and figuring out what I wanted to put in the show, I tried to have my little checklist of like what's in the ring, who made the ring, what size is the ring, or length is the chain, all the things that I didn't quite nail. Okay, I'm just gonna look at the size on this one real quick. So this is 6.5. For you 6.5, 6.5. No, I didn't write it on there. Okay, 6.5. By the way, I don't know who, if you can see me down in the little corner, I forgot somebody bought some sterling silver from me last week, and I always include those cloths, but I didn't. So I owe cloths. I'm putting a cleaning cloth in all the packages this week just to cover because I don't remember who it was. Okay, 6.5. I thought, look how quick that snapped. Ooh, let's look. Ready? One, two, three. Ooh, look at that focus. Maybe it was the lens all this time and I was cursing out restream. Okay, two guesses on what stone this is. One guess, even. Just one guess would be fine. Can you identify what stone this is? Let's see. I am not a 6.5. I'm a 6.5 here. I could put it on that hand. These rings that I'm wearing, the turquoise, are, I've had them since I was a kid, like 9 years old, very young, at least in middle school. Okay, can you identify that gemstone? Semi-precious gemstone. I was a little surprised. Look at the detail on the scroll, the details here. Oh, okay. Don't let me down now. Don't let me down. Hmm, too close. Too close. Oh, you just didn't. Let's try it this way. See if it'll. There, it just needed that. Okay. So let's see if I can push the boundaries, see what my limits are on that. Okay. This is tiger's eye. I was surprised. I've never seen tiger's eye unpolished and more of a matte finish like this one is. And I like it because it balances out with the silver. So you have the silver, the shiny silver, and I think it has a nice balance. That there for a second, put this back on. So size 6.5, that is tiger's eye. So you have the only thing that's really catches the light is the veining in here, which I think is so cool. Yes, it is in the family of tiger's eye, very much so. And it is tiger's eye. It's just a different that we haven't seen. I was surprised as well. Tiger's eye is my absolute favorite stone, the one that I said that I'm going to be letting go because the reason I liked it is because it's the color of my eyes. And I mean, since I was a kid, I thought that was just cool. But it's not a good stone for me. It doesn't bring me good juju, good energy. I prefer good energy. So there we go. This one here is, like I said, this is 925 sterling flat. I described it as flat or matte. Matte tiger's eye. It is 925, and there is a lot of these rings, a lot of these pieces in general. They will have a maker's mark, but they're so old and worn, or so there is a maker's mark. So you have 925 on one side in here, and then you have a maker's mark in here, right about there. I just can't make it out. So there's that one. And this one is $40. Size 6.5. It is $40. I can do the run if you want me to run it, or I can just put the link in the chat. However you guys want me to run the show. I tend to like to put the link in the chat because people don't want to ask. And if you notice, I try not to say who bought something. I let them self-identify. I've maybe messed that up a couple times, but I'm trying. Let people claim, say if they bought something. And so this one is ring and it's 40. Let's go to back here, 40. I found another cheat as well, or another solution for things to go faster. If I have to add something, I can add it on my phone twice as fast, if not 3 times as fast. I can add it on my phone versus using the laptop. So we got progress. So if I have to add something or, all those things. Okay, so this is the tiger's eye ring, 6.5, and that is the link right there to check out. If you're not familiar with how I run or how we do the show, the link is going to take you directly to Shopify, my shop on Reserve, which is Reserved Grace, and you can pay any way that you like. You can use Shop Pay, which I use, which does installments, and also PayPal, credit card, you name it. It's all up to you, which I like. And if you're registered, you can check out that fast. Okay, I'm going to set this one aside. We'll move to the next one. Meanwhile, I'm going to put these earrings back in. It is shocking to me when I find certain pieces and I'm like, oh, that has the value on that was a little bit more than I anticipated. I really did not, I didn't have a clue. Honest to God, not joking. I didn't have a clue of the value of my collection of Southwestern, American Indian, um, all that. And one day I was going through and I was kind of putting some stuff away and organizing it, getting ready for Unearthed. And I kept running over to the stairs, looking over, and I'm like, Jake, oh my God, did you know? And he finally came upstairs, and I just was like, oh my God, I didn't know this stuff. I'm learning so much. Okay, checking in. How you guys doing? How's everyone? They're very good for that ring. That stone is not common today. Just looked it up. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. It is very good for the ring. I'm trying to some pieces, like I've said, I can go really, I would just say aggressive, but I can give a much deeper discount, I guess. Some things I can't. So I try to when I can because I don't want to sit on it forever either. Okay. I would like the stuff to go out into the world to be loved and appreciated. And let's do this one. Okay. I'm going to bring these up here, see how they do. Let's see if they focus. We're going to give it a second. There we go. Look at that. All right. These are Sagen. If you're familiar with Sagen, I do not. I don't clean sterling silver. I very rarely will clean sterling silver, like these kind of pieces. All I did with these is I took the little cloth, the little shining, this little cloth here, and I did the tops of the little buttons. Little lag. Wow, little lag there. So I just wanted to kind of bring like a little pop a little bit, but I left everything else with the patina and gorgeousness of all of the years. And there's those. So this is abalone. Let you see the back and stamp. So there you go, Sagen. And these are abalone, which I'm not sure where all in the world abalone comes from, but I was told a story earlier about I'm from Northern California, and we used to go to, I think it's called Fort Bragg, and in Northern California, Fort Bragg, and we would go down on the beach and find abalone shells all over the place. We'd have them, like my dad would break them up and put them in concrete like stepping stones. So we had them everywhere, and now they're not so plentiful. And what that means comes, supply and demand. Okay, and these are designer. These are Sagen, like I said. Let me get my little bag here. See what I had on these. Just here we go. Okay, so these are Sagen 925 abalone with a swirl and dot design. Swirl and dot, and the dot is what I polished up a little bit. Who's familiar with Sagen? Look at that. Look at the color. It's the natural rainbow of abalone. And these really have a nice sparkle. A lot of times it's abalone really sparkles or has that effect when it's wet. Um, very cool. Very cool. Okay. I was looking at there's a delay there's something mixed up in my chat that you're different than what's over here. Ocean will become harder to get because oh uh, oh that makes sense. They won't be harvested. That's good. I mean, I have one or two abalone shells that I think I actually got them for saging. I don't think that they were from original. I know my mom still has some at their house. Okay, for this pair of Sagen with this 925 swirl and dot design, these are 85. 85. And I try and hold them still for you so you can get screenshots, but I'm going to go ahead and put this one in here. I was going to do something, try something else too. Let me do this. Let me see which one works better. That way it's raised up a little bit while I am doing this side of it. And if that doesn't look good, I had another option. I had this one. Play with it and see what I like. I like that better. And then, because we just needed a little bit of a rise, just a little bit closer. I really like this acrylic though. That's going to be my favorite. I can tell you right there. That's going to be my favorite. All right. And I'm going to try something else here too, because I haven't. I'm going to try and do this on my phone instead of reaching up there to do it. I don't know if it's possible, but we're going to check. I do not know. Give me 1 second. And I'm always trying to find a way to make it easier, faster, better for all of us. All right. And whoever just made a purchase, if you're here on, watching the show and you went over to Reserved Grace, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I cannot wait to get that out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's see. That's awesome. That is so nice. Thank you. I think you're gonna love it. Um, yeah, the color, the flash, like you said, it's just good. We're gonna let it. Don't do it. Look at that. No, no. Don't do it to me. Spoke too soon, didn't I? Okay. Okay. No, you cannot do this. You cannot. I refuse to let you screw up on the focusing today. It's it's not. It's not. It's not. It's right on the item. Okay. Nobody breathe. Nobody breathe. Nobody breathe. Okay. We're going to, these are 85. I'm trying this to see if we can make it work, that I don't have to reach over there, and we're going to see. Never know. It's going to be a little bit more difficult this way. It is, but I tried. I tried. Yeah, no, I think this will be more difficult. Let me do the whole process and then I'll be able to tell. So I will go over here. Yep. So here we go. And I pasted from my phone. Let's see. Okay, that's there. If I get faster, it might be, but either way, it's still there. But I know I can add faster from my phone because I tested that. Okay, 85. There we go. Ooh, look at that. So look at how the light catches. It's better in my hand. Look at that. Like you said, the flash and the layers, it's just gorgeous. Just so spectacular. And I grew up with abalone. And today, it's now, even today, it still is just mesmerizing. It's like that magical, like mermaids and fairy dust, things like that. That's what it reminds me of. Just a little bit of twinkle. Sagen 925 abalone with the swirl and dot design. And these are going aside for now. They're still available, and they will go on. And this is what I'm working on, just so you know. All of the items that I put in the show, they generally have a show price, and then when they go on to reservedgrace.com, there's a different price. It is more when it goes on there, just so you know. And if you purchase from the show, you get free shipping on all your whole entire order. So that is, you can just makes it easy. Okay, let me set these so I remember what we went through. Um, okay. Well, I am going to show you, trying to give some diversity here. Let's see what this one is. Let's do a pendant. Now, I don't have a chain for this one. I've been looking for one. I almost didn't show it because I like having a chain to go with something. I don't like just having it, you know, naked. Naked doesn't have a chain. But we can do a collective. Ah, ooh, ah. Okay, maybe it's this plate. The plate. See if it doesn't have the, oh, let it settle. Let it settle. Okay, let it settle. Okay, doesn't like the plate. We can tell that. Does not like the plate. I liked the plate. It doesn't like the plate. Okay, this one here is Barse. 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 Right there. Hopefully you can make that out. Barse 925. You can find this on eBay right now. And it's going to be cheaper than the one I'm going to show you today. Just because they have it marked wrong. And, I found something else that was listed. Somebody had something listed as abalone. It's not. The person who has this has it listed as they do have that it's abalone, but they don't have these stones correct. And let me tell you. So Barse. These are 925 and turquoise, and let me tell you about them. Yeah, it is. I thought that it was going to work better with that. So Maria said it's the light from the plate that's reflecting. I thought it was going to be better that it was on the flat plate versus the shiny, the raised little foofy one. But apparently it's not either. It's neither one. So this is acrylic. So it raised up still looks good, I think. Okay, so this is Blue Moon Turquoise. So let me tell you about Blue Moon Turquoise. And it's also, here, let me show you this first so you can get an idea. So Blue Moon Turquoise, yes, these are rubies and these are pearls. Maria's like, are those rubies? Yes. And the one that's listed, bless their heart, if you want to go grab it, I would not blame you. So there is one, I believe it's on eBay. I don't think it's Etsy. Those are the two that I usually end up finding stuff on. Sometimes on Poshmark, but anyway, they have it just listed as turquoise. They don't have that it's Blue Moon Turquoise, and they didn't identify. It says red and white, like red and white beads or something like that. I don't remember. It was several hours ago. But let me tell you what about this. So this is a heart-shaped pendant. Heart-shaped pendant featuring a blue moon turquoise stone at the center, encircled by alternating red and white stones. which are rubies and pearls. Set in sterling silver frame, the pendant includes a loop at the top for attachment to a chain. Blue moon. Hello, beautiful. Blue moon turquoise is known for its vibrant blue color and unique matrix patterns, often featuring dark webbing or inclusions. The stone is highly valued in jewelry making, especially Native American designs. The combination of turquoise with other gemstones like rubies and pearls enhance the aesthetic appeal of this pendant, creating a striking contrast of colors and textures. Such a piece could be described as handcrafted or artisan. Well, it didn't know. It didn't know that I knew who the maker was. So AI hadn't figured that out yet. Anyway, how are you? Welcome in, you pretty fabulous thing, you. Okay, we are just a few into doing the Unearthed, some of the items that are featured in Unearthed collection. So this is Bars 925 with blue moon turquoise, rubies, and pearls surround. This is a heavy, I was going to weigh it for the grams, but the gram between that's a substantial turquoise. But look at the bail on this. It's a big one. And I just have not been able to find a chain for this yet. Honestly, there is a chain that I wear with, I should have brought that up. I wear with all of my pieces like this. I got it from, well, I didn't get it from, I found it in a thrift shop, but it's Chico's. And it's a very thick chain. And I'd like to find more of them. I should put it on like my notifications list if they ever come up. But anyway, so here's this one. This is, let me see what I have on this one. Oh, yeah, okay. This one is 75. I think, have you found the one over on eBay yet? I don't know that I tried to compete. Like I didn't try and compete, but you know what I mean? I don't know. It's 75. There it goes. There it goes. It did its thing. It focused. Woohoo. Let's just give like a little, what? Yep. Okay. 75. Hello, Jenny. Hey, Jenny, I got approved. Shopify approved for managed shopping through their international program. I had to apply for it. That's what I've been waiting for this week. And yesterday after the show, when I took Belle out for a walk, I got notification. So that is good. That is good. That means I just get to set it up now. And by the way, I hope you guys didn't think I was being mean to Belle yesterday, my dog, by my like doing the countdown and being firm. She's a cattle dog. If you're not familiar with cattle dogs, they are very strong-willed. And she will try and run me if I don't run her. And I just didn't want you guys to think, I know that Linda mentioned in the comments that it was okay to have her, and I would love to have her all the time. But she's young, and she could take down the entire set in just one full swoop. So I have to be firm with her. I'm not mean to her. I just have to be the alpha. I love her dearly, but I got to be the alpha. Because if I'm not, she will gladly take that role. Okay, Bars 925 with blue moon turquoise and rubies, natural rubies and pearls. And this one is 75. I must have been drinking wine last night when I came up with that number. But if you are interested in this one, I'm going to put this in. I'm just going to go ahead and add it because let me see if it works better here. Yeah, I felt like I don't want to be mean. I'm not being mean. I just have to be mom. I have to be the mom. She can take down, but she doesn't. She's just super. She's such a good puppy. Such a great dog. But she doesn't understand what she's capable of doing. Okay, that's for the Bars pendant, and I'm going to set this one aside. It would, you know what? You know what I did bring? I did bring. Let me grab my container that's full of sterling silver chains and some Torques. I did grab that for this reason. Let me see. Welcome in for those that are here. Oh, look! Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Let me see which container. Not this one, the other one. I also brought some other stash that I thought I'd show you if we have time that are coming up. I haven't been able to price yet. Okay, let me get here. I could sit down for this one because I have a few in here to bring out. Okay, let me do. All right. Hi. What is going on in your world this Thursday? How's the weather? How's your weekend plans coming along? Do you consider Friday? Lots of questions here. Do you consider Friday the first day of the week, like you start winding down Friday for the weekend, or the last day of the week, or do you really get through Friday and then it's Saturday? It's really just Saturday. I'm curious. Jenny, I used to have a German Shepherd, so I know you're talking about. Yes, yes, you have to, and she's so much better. If you can back me up on this one, they're so much happier when we're the alpha. Like she's much more manageable. She's like at peace. When I let her go amok, ooh gosh, she's a little tyrant. And so you said that you adopted a dog from, oh my God, I'm going to say the Ukraine, but I may have gotten that wrong. And do you have a specific breed that you like? Like I like working dogs. They are my favorite. I think because they're challenging. So, but they're a challenge. Maria, please take a moment and hit the subscribe. Thank you. So I'll read this PSA. Please take a moment and hit the subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications for the show if you want. Yes, please do that. It's free, and you're not going to get blasted. You're not going to get all those emails that some people send out in or text messages, which I did get approved also for text messaging. I'm not sure. Romania, yes, that's it. I'm not sure if I'm going to, I put that away when I was getting ready to do something with it, didn't I? I'm talking. I'm not sure if I'm going to turn on text messaging right now, but it might help. You like working dogs? Yeah, they're special. They take a lot more work. You have to work them. They have to have a mission, but they just have so much character. And I think if I had a docile dog, I had Rottweilers and I've had all kinds, but I think I would be bored too. Okay. Anybody else? What kind of dogs do you have? I know that Marilyn a Bichon Frise, and I don't remember. Maria's, I believe, on a hiatus from pets right now. I'm testing my memory. It's always a good thing for me. Okay. All right. Let's see how this is going to do. Split screen. And I have a few torques. Let's see. That just sounds just kind of wrong. Well, there's one. Let me get the, let's see. Which one do I want to do? Let's put this on the black. But that was stretch for me. All right. This one did not work. Let me put this one back in the box. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. What do we think? What are your thoughts on this one? Did I nail it on the first one? Or, maybe it's a little overwhelming for the piece. I don't know. Let me see what else I have. Oh, Maria says, I love working dogs, but the Huskies, the female tend to run away. Yeah, I had a Husky at one point. I had a Malamute when I was really little, but I had a Husky that was, they're runners. They will run and run and run. Before you know it, they're in the next town over, and somebody's calling you saying, I think I have your dog over in New Mexico and you live in Texas. Just a little, Okay. Here's another version. And let that settle for a second. This is the torque I put on this one. I think it's a little much for this. I think this doesn't match the design. I think this one is a good choice. I can add this one in if somebody is interested in getting this today, the Bars, and it was 75, I believe. I will throw that torque in. Let me see if I have any other ones though before we go. So what I will do, this is a good, tip. I will go thrifting and I will look to find whatever. I will look to find torques. And sometimes they'll have like this little amethyst on here. I just need to take the amethyst off. It won't, I need to take the, this to be able to get this off to use this torque. And I just haven't yet because it was, it's still on. That's it. Which one? This one? Am I using this one? Should I just keep looking? Or am I going to go with that? Nope, wrong way. Wrong way. Going with that one? They do. They need weight. Yes, they do. They need a different job. So there's that one. That other one I just thought it was too much. This one might work, but I think the amethyst, I'd have to get the amethyst off. Let me double check this before we go with this one. And I'll just hold the amethyst at the back and then we'll see how we feel about just the simple, you can't see, I haven't seen it, but here. What do we think? You know what? I think it does need to be the other one because I like how it comes to a point like the heart does. You guys hear me back here? I know you can hear me. But the heart comes to a point at the end, which I think draws the eye into that. Ta-da! I think that's a good one. Okay, I'm going with that. I'm going to leave that with that, by the way. So if anyone wants to get that later, it'll be in there. Today, it's included. And let me set this. It's just literally no room. I can't wait till the new studio is done. Okay, I keep talking about it. I'm willing it into existence. Okay. Okay. All right. That is 75. I am going to set this aside if anybody is interested. The link is, I can see if I can put this, if it's the same link there. And if you want to check that for me, make sure it's the right link from where it was saved in my, copied. Okay, let me put this away. And Jenny and Martha, you came in a little bit late. Let me know if you want me to not like you're in trouble or anything. Like you're going to get detention. But I did I went over some pieces. If you want to see them, just let me know. I can do a quick recap. Let's go to the next one. Okay. It is such a good day. It's Thursday. I'm excited about having the grandkids come. They're my favorite people. And I think, I don't know if it's been hitting this. I'm sorry. But I would venture to say that I'm probably at least one of the grandkids, one of her favorite people. It kind of gives it away which grandkid. But, and we got them bikes. We got the kids' bikes, grandkids got bikes. And if it doesn't rain, they get to ride their bikes. I agree with Maria. Maria said the thinner one. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, let me go back. Okay. Let me make sure. Are you saying that this torque, the one that, upside down, the one that has the dip in it, or the one that has the amethyst on it? Let me just make sure what you guys are thinking. I'm open to either one, but I thought this worked well versus, yeah, the other one was overwhelming. Yeah, the other one was overwhelming. That's right. We did the one with the loop on the end. I think that's what we're talking about. The Bars has not sold. It's the one that's right now. It is, I believe, the link that's in the chat right now, the most recent. That is here for you or whomever. It's there with the pointy, with the, I don't know, that one, the torque that does that. Yes, it is up for Oh, and this was okay. This is what I was going to show you. Let me see if it works with that bars. The Chico's one, if I was able to get it quickly, I would go get it and show it to you. You want the thick one? Okay, Marilyn, hold on a sec. You like the one with the little curly Q? When we say thick, yeah. See, this is too thick for this. Okay. Anyway, okay. Let me step back a second here. Well, let me regroup. Okay. Now, I lose my mic. Something just fell off. What fell off? My mic fell off? Shoot, what fell off? Oh, a little tire. Okay. All right. I want to make sure I wasn't losing any turquoise. Okay, Marilyn, work with me. We're going to have to, the V one. Marilyn, you want the V one. Okay. You see, is this the one that you guys thought, Maria, that this thinner one is the one that you liked? I'm just curious. I'm just curious because I'm trying to see what people like. The V one. Got it. All right. This one is going to be with this. There we go. I'm going to set this back here. Let me know if you get it. The link is in the chat. I will put it one more time. I think it still works. If that doesn't take you where you need to go, let me know. I'll get it. And we'll make it work. All right. That one is there aside for you. And let's talk about this one. Okay, this is malachite. And look at this. Look at this over here. I love that. Just the detail. I can get lost looking at rocks, just rocks, any rocks. It doesn't have to be special rocks. I love the history. I love thinking about the years and years that, all the things like under pressure and what came together to create this rock and that rock. I can't remember all the things, but I know they're super special. Okay, this is malachite, sterling silver, and this one is a little bit small for my wrist, but I will show you here. So this is small for me, too small. I mean, I could bend it, but I'm not going to. And gosh, no, not going to bend it. I can get it off. Okay, there we go. Let me, I can do a measurement for you on this one. If you like malachite, one of my very first customers, only rings come up. Okay, there we go. Thank you. That would be, because it's a ring one, exactly. So it is, it's a necklace. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, here we go. I will put this in there for you, Marilyn. Thank you for letting me know. There we go. That should, yeah, it says necklace. That should be right. Okay. Well, it looks what? It looks, sorry. It looks, okay, let me measure this for you on a way that will make sense. It will stretch. Jenny, I'm curious where you were going. Okay, so this one is smaller. This is like a 5.5, 5 3/4. I'm trying not to push it. I usually just like to let it fall. You can see right there. You can see right in there, but I don't like to squish this down, and I don't bend these unless it was for me. So I don't need everything to fit me. About 5 3/4. And this one, where did I have this one? Let's see. It's sold. The bars sold. It would have to be the bar since I didn't put the link for this. Oh, I was thinking it was stone. Huh. I'm not familiar with what stone that is, but I'm going to put it in my chat real quick so I can remember. Yes, Marilyn, congratulations. I love that piece. EILAT. I will look that up later. I like learning. Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Ooh. Gosh, got me all excited and I'm knocking things down. Okay, I am going to look into that. Congratulations, congratulations. Let's see, my notifications aren't going off. Where make my notifications work? I like hearing it. I like hearing. I know why, because I turned myself off. Okay. When I was trying to use my phone to add the listings, yeah, now I'll be able to hear it. Congratulations, Marilyn. Thank you so much. Let me put it in your bag for you. And I put a little cleaning cloth in there for you. So you have that. And I don't know about you. I don't like to take the patina completely off. I like it to be super blown out there. Well, okay, let me go back. Why? There we go. What happened? I like it to have that natural aging. I may not like highlight the details, but oh no. Oh no, what? Oh no, what? Oh no, what? What happened? What happened? There's just such a delay that I don't know what happened, and I'm not sure. But Maria, I'm all for it. Let me know what oh no is about. Okay, this piece here. This one, I'm waiting, Maria. Let me look at something. Make sure if I have the right number on this, because I don't know if I added this one for bracelet. I have bracelet. Oh no. Okay, let me do this one real quick. I'm going to add this so I have it. And if I just want to make sure. I'm still waiting, Maria. I think, oh no. Okay, so I want to look for bracelet. There we go. Did I have that? Yeah, I wanted, I had, with the price I had, I'm lowering it. I just didn't like the price. The piece we thought Marilyn bought said sold. What? It sold? Somebody else got it? Is that what you're saying? Somebody else got it? Or, oh, the thing said sold. I'm so sorry. It says it was sold on your side? Okay. Let me make sure. Let me make sure because I thought I only had 175 in there. Because somebody bought something earlier while we were live. Um, let me make sure. Let me do it on my phone because it's supposed to be faster. Okay, so yeah, it says okay. Let me see what make sure that nobody else bought that. I don't see. Okay, I'm just gonna we're gonna do this. We're just gonna make it simple. Keep it simple. Ring. This was my fear that somebody would try and buy something. Anyway, doesn't matter. You guys don't. Doesn't matter. Okay. Necklace. Let's see. Get this in here. Necklace. Why is it not? That is very odd. Okay, we're gonna do this. Duplicate. Thanks. The bracelet is nice. Nice. We're getting back to the bracelet. Okay, I'm going to update this. We're going to make this one. So this is going to be under necklace. And yeah. So this is malachite, like I said, sterling silver. It is for a smaller wrist. And so make sure we're all right there. I'm going to have to come up with some language around you can't buy something sight unseen. You know what I mean? Like somebody can, if they haven't been in the show, the reason I'm doing it the way I'm doing it is because it's recorded. So I can go back and I can look. You can also go back and look. and you can see what you purchased. And if somebody goes in and buys something and says, well, I was buying the X number, whatever it was, some item that wasn't, I, I just want to make sure it's clear for everyone. So you guys don't get, yeah, and it will bend. I just don't, I didn't want to bend it myself. Okay, the last thing I want to do now is I want to make sure that I get this in the free shipping, make sure it's updated there. See, I didn't have that many to do, but the ones I did do, I did have. Okay, here we go. Shipping. Let's see. Live show. We'll try it this way. 75. And no, doesn't show up that way. 75. Live show vintage necklace 75. Okay. It's now in free shipping. And save. Okay, now I should have a new one. Let me refresh this, and we're going to go forward with that. And we have live show vintage necklace. Let me refresh it one more time. It's still saying sold out. It can't be sold out. I just added you. Let's see. 75. Bear with me, guys. I thought I had it all figured out. But this is faster if I do it this way. Vintage necklace. All right, go to find the 75. I've got every other number in here. Okay, we're just going to pick one and we're going to fix this. 2020, I'm going to add this one. We'll just change this one. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there. I know there are people. Well, hi, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I apologize for the delay. I'm trying to fix this for a customer, and I'm trying to also make sure, while I'm doing this, I want to make sure that somebody didn't actually buy this and then I just don't know. I am not seeing it in anyone else's checkout. So it doesn't make any sense to me how this isn't there, and I don't want to sell it twice. So if you did happen to purchase this and you want us to remain anonymous, you can email me and we can go with that. But I just want to make sure that I don't oversell something and I'm not seeing that it has been purchased. So with that being said, there's not a purchase in there that doesn't make sense to me. Not everything makes sense to me anyway, but in that case, it doesn't either. So we're going to do this one more time. Live show, just checking to make sure. Live show vintage necklace. Make sure that it is not. Let's see. Return. Done. Live show vintage. There's always that opportunity to have something that's not right. All right. Live show vintage. Okay. Here we go. Necklace. That's why it's nice if I have the bell on, so I get notified if there's a sale, the little cash register sound. Oh, there we go. 75. Okay, we have that one. I gotta add that one. That. There was a little thing here. There has been a little snafu. So I'm glad we caught this. Live show vintage necklace, 75. Okay, I'm gonna save this, save that. Okay, one more time, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get this. And when I do the replay, they won't see this because I will cut it out. After about 2 days, I can go in and I can edit things that took up way too much time. You guys get stuck with it, but you get free shipping. Okay, let's see. That one is not sold out. This one, here we go. Oh, please, dear Lord, for the love of turquoise, let's get this to work. If you purchase something in the show and you don't want to say it out loud, if I see something sold, I will go in and look for your email address, email you, or look for an email. My email's super easy, Angie@reservedgrace.com. That should work. Because of the work, the size of the bracelet can't be stretched. It can, I can a little bit because I've been playing with it. It can because it has this pressure point right here, but I wouldn't push it too much. I just wouldn't. That's why I haven't done it myself. But you could if you were really into it. Like if this was you had to have this, you could also take it in and have it done. We're going to move on from this one, by the way. And Marilyn, please, please, please let it work for you. Okay. Let me see. What size? Is it wrist? So Jenny, you're 6.5 or 6.5. Maria, you're 6 3/4. And let's see here. I am going to bring up, let's see what I have. Okay, I got a bracelet. Let's do this bracelet. Let's do this one. Okay. Oh, yeah. I know, yeah, you got to, yeah. And I slid that on my wrist. Yeah. Okay. Let's put that here. This is special. Super special. This is a super special one. And I will tell you about this super special piece. Let's make sure that Marilyn gets what she needs taken care of, I hope. And let me tell you about this. All right. Let me give you a better view. Need a better view for this. Okay. This one is, let me zoom out a little bit. Look at that. We actually, told you there's not much room. Oh, if we take down all the camera, it would just be spectacular. Okay, this is 1950s Los Ballesteros, Taxco Mexican sterling silver ornate leaf clamper bracelet. Are you familiar? Okay, I purchased from the link you entered. No photos, so I hope it was the right one. It is the right one. If it has necklace, it's the right one. I disabled any other ones, so it can't. I'm just going to try and make sure that the ones that go work. So you are set. You are set. So you'll see one says ring, one says bracelet, one says brooch, whatever. Okay, yours is already in the bag for you. I thought I was going to have to take it out and give it to put in somebody else's bag, but congratulations. Again, thank you so much, Marilyn. I am excited for you to get your package. And should you be getting a package this week? Have you gotten an order from me? I think you should be. I don't know. I haven't checked. I haven't been able to look and to see if things got delivered okay. Um, I know. I know, right? So Maria's like, oh, my Lanta. Wowza. Yes, yes, yes. This is an oh wow moment for sure right here for a lot of reasons. Okay, so this is, let me give you a little bit on, I want to save that because I didn't see that. You're very welcome. You're so welcome. So Los Ballesteros. All right, let's go into a little bit of the history. I usually print it out, but Let's see. So where's the, well, this is a streamlined version. Okay, so Los Ballesteros has been silversmithing for generations in Guerrero? Guerrero? You know, correct me. So the main person was trained by his grandfather and godfather and godfather. So trained, family trained. They started in a small family operation. They produced filigree in the Wallace style, and that was in 1937. In 1941, switched to the style of other Taxco silversmiths and stopped making filigree. The 1950s, which this comes from the 50s era, is began a commercial expansion selling to tourists in their own shops in Mexico City, Acapulco, Puebla, and another one. Work was farmed out to small family workshops in Taxco. Oh, there's a picture there of some of their previous work. In Taxco, tools, model, and silver were provided, and items were signed. Teleros de los Ballesteros. Okay, this is not. This does not have that. So this is one of their pieces. That's good to know. I didn't catch that before. So basically, they were franchising back in the 40s, the 50s. They were franchising. That's interesting. So they were basically setting up small silversmiths in these other places, these other towns to service the tourists with a special name. So it'd be like McDonald, I don't know, you know what I mean? And they provided it would be like McDonald's. If you're a franchise owner, you're getting the French fries from McDonald's. That's the best way to say it. Okay, so this one is one of their originals. And you can see right in, let's see if I can do it in this. There it is. Can you see it right down in here? Maker's Mark. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. Look at that. Look how close we got with that. Okay. And let me double check that I was being right. Well, let me double check. I don't want to lie to you. I want to make sure now that I know that. Made in Mexico. Yeah, no, it's not. It's one of theirs. It's not one of their franchise locations. Okay. This one, just get a good look at this up close. Is that not spectacular? It is from the 50s. So it is, what is that? That's old. Let's put this on so you can see. Oh my gosh. I don't know that I've actually put it on because I get worried about wanting to keep things. What do you think? It doesn't look as huge. Let me put it on the front camera so you can see that too. It doesn't look as huge as it does, right? I mean, right? That is spectacular. Look at how beautiful the detail work in this, and goes all the way around. You know that this is a special piece. Those that know will know, and you'll know how special this one is. And there we go. All right. What do you think about this one? Do we need to measure it for you? Let me see. This is going to be, let's see here. Now, here's another really good thing about this too. Oh, this is one of my favorite things. This is at the oval. It's oval. Our wrists are oval. Our wrists are not round. I love that. I love bracelets that think about those things. Or I was going to say, I doubt that this was round at one point. This was definitely oval. And let's see. So that with that, this is like I'm just going to show you. I'm not pushing it down. I'm only letting it go to right there. Now you saw it on my wrist. And well, Maria, you diagnosed my wrist size yesterday. It was like 7. And I think, it fit me. And let's see though. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm like a 6.5. I'm a 6 3/4. So 6 3/4, somewhere right in there. Um, and it depends on how you like to wear them. But there's, so you can see for yourself. I'm just putting it right there. And on me. The price. I'm so glad you asked. This one is, let me make sure what I put on the thing now that I got myself second guessing. Let's see. 3. There's a 3. Yeah, no, not that one. Yep. 325. 325 on this one. And let me copy this for you and put it, I'm going to put it in the chat for you. This is a special piece. This is an investment piece. And one that I would hope that if you got this, it would be a piece that would be with you for a very, very long time. Once you get a good look at these details and the story that these pieces tell. You know, there is a story in all of these, and someone who knows a little bit more about Native American jewelry can probably tell the story. And yeah, it's a good one. It is beautiful. And the I would say the patina on this, the dark, you know how it just really pops. So this one, I don't think I touched it up at all, but this is all I would do. I would take one of these and I would just do a little bit. Like, see how that just a little tiny bit. Marilyn says, I'm so impressed with the quality of your jewelry, Angie. What I buy, I keep is mine. That's why I said I don't resell your jewelry. I appreciate that, Marilyn, and I totally understood what you meant. And I do pride myself on really, really. You think I should keep this piece? Uh, or if you bought it, you would keep this piece. Or if Marilyn bought it, she'd keep the piece. Um, but I do. I look for the best quality I can find. And if I get something that's not the quality I want for reserved grace, man, um, that's what those tote boxes are full. There's nothing wrong with those items that were in the boxes that I was showing last Thursday. It's just that it's not the quality that I want for what my vision is for reserved grace. And it's not to be snooty or anything like that, but I want you to be able to find quality pieces like this and know that, I mean, some of them are ancient, right? Some of them are antique or at least vintage, all vintage. They may have little problems with them, not anything I can control. Like I told you with that amethyst on that necklace, there's a crack. Um, so I'm going to let you look at this beauty for just a second. But you saw how I just took this little cloth here and I just do a little bit of, I do this with my pieces too. Like, I just like to have that little bit of contrast. Like I said, I'm a photographer too. So I do this when I do photos. When I photo edit, like what little details can I bring out to make it pop? Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. Okay, we're gonna let it sit there for just 1 second. I'm gonna get some of this black off my hand from that cloth, and we're gonna move on. Belle's not here, so I can count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is going to go into the vault. It'll go into the vault. So earlier I was talking about the treasure chest of the membership that I'm working on, the treasure chest. The price is $325. Woo. $325. And that is, there's one that I saw online, and I believe that it was $331. And so plus shipping. And this is $325 with free shipping. So let me write $325, and let me put the link after that. Let's see. I have several. I can't say the name. I know that from the 1950s and 60s and won't part with them. It's the work of art and craftsmanship that you won't ever see again. No, you won't. You will not. Jewelry now is so mass produced. Exactly. And that's what I tell people, even with like the Monet and the Napier and especially Trifari. Yes, there are pieces today that come from Timu and DH Gate or wherever. They're they're not going to last. And yeah, you can buy them for cheap, not even considerably cheaper, by the way, but you can buy them cheaper and then throw them away. And I really believe in passing things down and the history and the story that goes behind them. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. I mean, I'm not gonna let it go. I'm gonna put it aside. You guys, let me know if you. I will give you. I mean, it's gonna go on reserved grace. It's gonna go on reserved grace under the new collection, which is unearthed, unless I hear from someone first. I can't keep them all. Trust me, I cannot keep them all. I actually have a safety deposit box of pieces that because I don't want to have everything here. Obviously, that's not safe, and all that. But because I just can't keep them all. Can't. Okay, moving on. Let's get to a piece that has. This one is. Oh, I thought. Yep, I didn't hit send. I didn't hit send on this. There we go. 325. And let me put the link here again. Yep, yep, yep. So we talked about that. That's 75. We're done with that one. And oh, did I put, you know what? I might have put the other link for Maryland's again. Here we go. No, I definitely that is 325. Yes, I might have put Jenny. I might have put the Maryland's link again in there because I want to make sure she got that. Okay. No, I do. Yeah, I want to make sure I can't keep everything here. That would not be so smart. Let's see. Okay, this is okay. Let's put this here for a second. This one has Amazonite, carnelian, and jasper in this piece here. And there's your clasp here. And then I'll show you on a zoomed out version, zoomed out as well. There's your clasp. I think I want to put this, let's try this on white and see how it looks. Let's see. It is inconvenient if I want to grab something. I did have, so when I did the thing I was talking about, I did a late show and we were talking about pearls. And I have some pearls that are in the vault, as I call it, the vault. Okay, here we go. There we go. Let's let this focus. There we go. Did I write the length on this one? Okay, this is 32 inches and this is $40. 32 inches, $40. It has Amazonite, carnelian, and jasper as the main stones. This one you could double. A lot of them you can't double because if it doesn't have a clasp, well, if it doesn't have a clasp, you can't get it over your head if you double it generally. So this does. It does have a clasp. So let's see how this, you can see. There we go. There's that. All right. Jenny, did you go to the link? I mean, are you buying? Are you buying it? But the link might have been to Maryland's, to that $75 necklace first. So there's that's doubled. Let me show you details from above on this. Okay. All right. Okay. Kind of do the hodgepodge here so you can see the different stones in here. So like I said, Amazonite, carnelian, and jasper. Oh, you know what? I have my presidium here too, guys. Let's look at this. I was thinking if I needed it, I was going to show it to you, and I had it already set up. So look at this. Let's see here. Oh, that looks orange in there. It's red. Let's do this one. You know, a lot of them are not, the stones don't come up. They don't register like if you have, um, I don't know, like if you have jade or if you have, but let's see here. Jasper should. Let's look at the jasper. I'm covering. Oh, make sure I'm calibrated. Yeah, okay, glass. Oh, there it goes. Now it's moving. Okay, let's see here. The sounds. It is just not going up, is it? Well, I can tell you these are. They are not. There it goes. There we go. Okay. I don't know if you can see it moving. There, it's registering now. Okay, so we have Amazonite, we have carnelian, and we have jasper. And we could always use the rock identifier, which is my next level of identification. And there's your clasp. This one is, like I said, it is $40 for 32 inches. Sorry, loud. 32 inches of all of these stones. And if you are, these are silver tone. If you are, here's my thought. A lot of these pieces, if you make your own jewelry, there's a lot of beautiful stones here. A lot of beautiful variations. I feel like this is like sea moss. I feel like this is, you know, like this reminds me of ocean, vacation. You have a little sparkle from these, you know, chips. All right. I am going to keep going because we have that one's 40. If anybody wants to let me know, I'm going to do the run or, you know, if I see a run in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and I will run. I've got the links there. So there's that one. And if you want to see another spectacular piece, you can hear it coming out of the bag. Let me get this. All right. That is a whole lot of turquoise and carnelian. I will tell you about this one. Oh, the aquamarine. Yes, that's what's in there. Yes, it is aquamarine. That's your favorite stone? See, now you know your favorite stone. A carnelian bracelet. What kind of bracelet are you looking for in carnelian? Because I may just have one, and I'll make sure. I'm going to write myself a list here. Write myself a note. That. Okay, so Marilyn bracelet. Amber. Oh, amber. No. Okay. You want to see? Let me show you something. Did you see this? Let me see if I can bring this up here. I don't know if this is going to be my history. Let me see if I can do it real quick. No, it's not there. Not yet, at least. See something. Let me see something and see how it works. If I like this, I'll show you this as a preview too. No, I know. I've got. I have. It was up. It was coming up. But no. Okay. We're not going to. I did a video earlier of amber, and we're going to go back. Da, 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 da. Close that. Go back here. There we go. I'm back. Okay. Now I just want to show you real quick. That's amber. Big, 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 beautiful piece of amber there. Amber nickel. Okay. So this is, like I said, we're going to set that for a second. Let me tell you about this one. So this is turquoise and some kind of special carnelian. Okay. If you're not familiar with carnelian, I want to tell you a little bit about it. So carnelian has been revered since ancient times. In ancient Egypt, it was considered a stone of fertility and courage, often used in amulets and jewelry. The Prophet Muhammad is said to have worn a carnelian seal ring, and Napoleon Bonaparte carried a carnelian seal during his campaigns. These historical associations underscore carnelian's enduring appeal and symbolic importance. Beyond the aesthetic allure, carnelian is believed to possess various metaphysical properties. We're not focused very well there. It's associated with boosting confidence. I'm all about that. Motivation, could always, and creativity. The stone is linked to the sacral chakra, promoting self-assurance and emotional balance. So it is a very, very good stone. And then you have the turquoise in here. This piece, there's a lot of it. Let's get it up here so we can see and focus and see all of the turquoise beauty. This one is another one of those very special pieces. And let me go here. This one is $399. $399. It sounds crazy. But if you know, you know, and you know that this is a spectacular piece of carnelian. Look at that glisten. Can you see it? And let me see. I could put this on here if you guys get an idea. I have a lot of amber. A lot of amber. Uh-oh. Okay. That may need to be a little repair. It's one of my personal long-time pieces I've had. Okay, let's see how this looks. Mike, aside. Okay. Sorry for those if I'm hitting the mic. I can't tell until I go back and look at listen to the replay. So that, I'll just hold it for a second so I don't have to. Spectacular. And it's going to be with you forever and ever. It'll be that piece and it feels so cool. You know what I mean? Cool, like cool to the touch. It feels so good on the neck. Yes, it is beautiful. You know, oh, okay. That couldn't have gone any worse for the mic than that did right there. Okay. Okay. I like what you said, Maria, about the quality, because you can see the quality in this piece, especially when you can see that glisten. And that's not even completely in focus, but you can still see it glisten. And these are ancient, ancient pieces. Okay, $399 on this one. And we can look at this. I mean, this is quality craftsmanship, not, and it's all of this is knotted, hand knotted. Just gorgeous. I'm in awe. I'm in awe of these pieces. They go into their respective places where they live, in my home or outside, you know, in the vault. And then when I get them, get them out and look at them, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot I had this. Or I spend a lot of time with jewelry because I like the, I don't know, I like the stories, the history, the allure of it all. Okay, that one, if anybody's interested, let me know. I'm going to move on. I am going to show you. Do you guys want to see the amber piece that I have? I only brought out one. Hello, Cosmic Unicorn. How are you? Welcome in. I only brought one of the amber pieces today, just like I said, to give you a taste of the things that I have. And I'm going to do a bracelet real quick. How are you doing? Okay, this is lapis carnelian. This is silver plated. This is not fully sterling silver, but this is, okay, so when I've tested this with a couple of different things, this comes up as coral, but it also, when I've tested it and from who I bought it from, said it was, so it says that it was coral, but it tested as carnelian. Whatever the case is, it is a stone with lapis. It is silver plated. I cannot say it's silver, sterling silver, because I cannot find a 925 on it. It is hand beaded, and the spring closure on this one, there is that. And I can measure it if you want. This is $12. I priced this because I can't guarantee that it's sterling silver, and it is 12. So if you're interested in that, I'm kind of doing Cosmic, I'm doing a kind of a runner pass type thing. I was just putting all the links in, and now I'm just for time. All right, let's get this straight here. All right, so that is $12. We know that this is lapis. That's either carnelian, and I do tend to believe that I think that it's coral. And then you have your beads here, hand beaded, and bezel set. Look at your profile in this too. It's substantial. It really is. Run. I'm running. Okay. This is 12. You get bracelet. I only had one for the bracelet for 12. So that was an easy one. And there you go. That is in the chat, $12. See, and that I know is coral on my ring. So I tend to go with that, but it just gave me conflicting. I don't want to oversell something. You know what I mean? So that's 12. I'm going to set this aside. I love lapis. I love lapis. I also used to collect cobalt blue things. So lapis, blue, the whole thing. So I will set this here in case that does go into a bag. I'm going to show you this one amber one quickly, and then I want to do a couple more pieces. It's going to run over. Yay, 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 yay. Congratulations on this one. Just make sure and tell me who purchased. And otherwise, they need to show up. I figured out anyway. Okay. So here we go on this one. This is vintage Baltic amber. This is 30 inches with graduated chips all the way down. This is hand tied, hand knotted. Let's go. So you can see in there. And we'll do the test. There's a lot of light here, but you still can see it. Congratulations, Marilyn. Oh, I love that. Marilyn said it matches a necklace that she has. Perfect. Is the necklace? I have a necklace that matches it too. I'm curious if it's the same one I have. I didn't want to bring everything out at once. I could have done that, but yay. Where is it? I can't find it. Oh, there we go. Okay, that at least takes out one light. So there you can see all the big, gorgeous chips of amber. Big, big, big one. It is a pretty strand. It's a very pretty strand. And I can tell you it needs to be oiled. Did you know that we're supposed to use olive oil and oil your about once a year? Why can't I find there it is. Come on. Come on. We can do it. There we go. Okay. About once a year. Oh, look at that chunk right there. Look at that big, big monster piece there. Now, this one. Okay, here we go. I need to oil this, and I will probably oil it before whether it stays with me or it goes out. I would like to oil it and let it kind of get soaked in. And there's two flaws on this one. Yeah, so you want to take about once a minute, if you have like twice a year would be preferable. It's part of that series I'm doing on cleaning and caring for vintage jewelry. It's just taking me longer than I wanted to. This one here gets me, this piece here. Okay, flaws. There's two missing. Have you ever broken a piece of amber? Because I have. Not this piece, not on here. This came to me like this. But I dropped an amber pendant and it hit the leg of like the table and shattered so did my heart. It's so sad to me when that happens. There we go. Okay. So you can see the size and the scale. Look at that big piece there. Okay. Right here, there's one missing. And right here, there's one missing. And because these are hand knotted, hand tied, the only way to remedy that, so if it bothers you, would be to have it restrung. I looked at trying to add a little charm or something in here, but I never got far with it. And that being said, this was $239 is what I had on this one. I would do it for $150. If you're interested, I would do this for $150 today for the show because I can always have this restrung. And but if somebody else wants it and they're okay with it the way it is, or they can take care of it. So I did a video, it's a little promo, and it just starts with the amber, and then the light comes on, and it shows, that changes. Oh wow, it doesn't take away from it. It's broken. It doesn't, but it does. You know what I mean? Like I know that it's there, and I would rather give. So I mean that what is it? I said 239. I said, well, I mean it's still. I mean that's still. It's good. It's good. If 150 is that, if that works for you, let me know. I'm going to move on. No, I know, especially if you're wearing it, you can't really see it. If you're wearing it, you can't see it. Again, that's the show price today because I love y'all. And I can, but I can't do it with everything. And if I can do something special like that, I'll do it. But otherwise it's going to go on reserve grace. Probably not for my original 239. It'll go for, but I do have to set this aside. I want to oil it. I got to remember that. I don't want to forget that. Okay. I'm going to move on to a ring really quick. Okay, Marilyn, thank you. I didn't get to say thank you properly, but thank you. It's going in your bag. Oh, I didn't keep track of your purchases today. I need to put those in at the end. Wasn't that cute? I mean, I thought it was cute. I'm so proud of myself. Actually, I'm proud of CapCut, but CapCut didn't let me down. All right. Let's see. My friend Kendra that was on yesterday, she said, "Do you spend hours doing reels?" No. I send it all to CapCut and they do it for me. Or, the app does it. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let me tell you about this one. Good night, Jenny. Thank you for being here. Do I have anything to send you this week? I think you're waiting for your items. I don't know how long it's going to take you to get to Sweden. Have a fabulous weekend. I will not be sneaking in any lives this weekend because I have the grandkids, but next weekend I think I am. So, what do we think about this one? I have a few more to do, and then I got to get ready for grandkids. This is Navajo style, and the turquoise is Purple Dream Turquoise. If you're familiar with it, isn't that gorgeous? I love this piece. This was in the video too, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was on a piece of quartz, clear quartz. When you have arthritis like I do, it's hard for rings, but this works. Isn't that pretty? Curious? If you're curious, you curious on the price on this one? $160 for this one. And you can adjust these. You can certainly adjust these. So if this is something you're interested, this is $160. Purple Dream Turquoise. I think I printed something out. I may not have brought it up here with me though. Purple Dream Turquoise. It might be in my search history here. Dream Turquoise. Nope, it's not on my other browser. Okay. So Purple Dream is Navajo traditional. Let's see. I have a couple other pieces. I have several. I have a lot of pieces. Okay. Drift into the world of wonder with this mesmerizing Navajo ring that is high quality turquoise, cabochons adorned with, so I'm just kind of, let's see. Okay. Authentic turquoise, how to tell the turquoise. And that wasn't the one I wanted. Okay. So is purple turquoise real turquoise? Turquoise, genuine turquoise, can't be purple, as the combination of copper and aluminum always produces a green or blue tint. In extremely rare cases, the hue is so faint that the stone appears white or yellow. Purple, however, only occurs when turquoise minerals are chemically treated. Complete guide to where is it? So it is, as they say, it's like man enhanced, but it is definitely a Navajo tradition. So it's not something that just came out of like, you know, new aged wonder. But it is, there are people that go way out of their way to collect because they're no two are alike. It's very much like lab grown versus mined diamonds and emeralds. So I happen to like it. I kind of like my fingernails, but anyway, I happen to like this combination, and I have quite a few pieces, just so you know. So purple what? Purple what? Purple haze. Okay, that one is 160. If you're at all interested, I am going to probably leave that on for a minute and see if I can get these other rings out of here. Yeah, this ring I've had since I was probably 12 or 13, I think. Yes. Okay. So there's that one. 160 on that. And let's see real quick. You want to see a pair of earrings that are way up there? Way up there. Let me show you those in a sec. Let me show you a couple more things that are on the, and then we'll do the drawing. Let's see. Here's green chalcedony, whatever, however you say it. Pair. And the village. Love it. Jenny, take care. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. Green chalcedony. These are sterling silver. I say that. I got to make sure. I don't have that in my notes, but I believe that it's marked. I'm looking right. But anyway, these are 15 if anyone's interested. These are 15. I can set these right here for a second while I show you a couple other pieces, and then I will do the drawing. Okay, we're going to do This is not the expensive ones, by the way. Isn't that green just spectacular? It has a beautiful, beautiful glow. These are going to be up there in your special department. These are Inca Sun and Moon 950 silver. These are 950 silver, Inca Sun and Moon and 950 silver with all the inlays. So I could go over all the different inlays in there. We have lapis, we have coral, we have abalone, mother of pearl, plus your silver work. So here's your moon down here, crescent moon, and your sun. And there, right there is 950. 950 right there. Okay. So 925 is what we're used to. That's 950. And those are, so these are 99. These are 50. No, 15. The ring that I'm wearing, let's see. Oh, this ring that I haven't brought up yet is 50. Okay. Then I'm going to show you a couple other pieces, and then I'm going to I just want to go over these so you have an idea. Cosmic, do you want me to run the green? I can do that. I can put those in the link in the chat if you'd like. Just let me know. And oh, I wonder if it would match the vintage green necklace. Oh, you know what? It is in the same family, right? It is in the same. Let's look at these close. Do you have it? I mean, I don't know. It kind of doesn't translate always with TV. This does have a little bit, or video, but this does have a little bit more. I don't think that one doesn't have. It's glass, but I don't know. I would certainly try it because it does have the filigree. If I remember right, that had the little like stations of filigree. $15. You let me know if it's something you want me to run. I will definitely run it. And this right here is Larimar. Okay, you get it. Let me know. Larimar in an invisible setting. And I just happened to be in the Dominican Republic over Christmas, and that's where where Larimar comes from. And I bought a couple of pieces there. These aren't them. These are vintage. But these are invisible set Larimar, and these are 25. And yeah, I feel like these were marked too, but these are 25. The markings can be so small. Okay, and I'm going to keep showing a couple other of these ones just so you have an idea. These are just a taste of what I have. This is Vintage Taxco Crushed Turquoise. This is a pin or pendant, pin, brooch, or a pendant. I'll get them. Okay, this is, let me see that one real close. That is crushed turquoise with silver inlay. And, gosh, it has a lot of markings under here. A lot. Not always legible. And there is your pendant. And that one is 65 for this one. And I'll get the 15 for these. Take those off. And we're going to do that. I think these are great. I love it. I think you'll love these too. All right. 15 earrings. Yep. Here they are. Okay. And you're going to see something that, okay, just go with this. It's on sale. So just go with what is when you see it come up. No worries. I promise. Just go with that. There you go. That's for the green earrings. I'll put them back in the bag. There we go. All right. Those are in there for you. I'll wait for that. Okay. Again, so those are Inca Sun and Moon 99. This is crushed turquoise. This is 65. These are 25. The Larimar are 25. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. Just verify and I'll put it in your bag for you. And oh, gotta turn around. Gotta turn around. Cosmic, I got a question. I don't think you had anything else this week, did you? So I need to ask a favor. Can I ship these in another together with some other items? I know you're saying I can't wait to get them. Now I'm like, I feel bad for even asking, but I can if you'd like me to, or if you'd like to wait. It's going into your bag right here. Let me take this ring off. Okay. It is so pretty. Congratulations on that. I'm glad you thought of that to go with that necklace. Okay. One last thing. I wanted to show you these. I'll show you in the front camera first. Let me get the little thing on these. Where is it? I had it right here. All right. Here the information on these. See how these show up. There we go. All right. Get a nice look at these. The purple. I don't know if you can see the veining in there. Gorgeousness. Okay. Are you familiar with spiny oyster? Okay. Thank you so much. I will I'll hopefully, yeah. Let me put this. Okay. Aw, it's a bummer. Well, I'm glad you're here today. Today's the giveaway day also. All right. Okay. Spiny oyster. Are you familiar with spiny oyster? That was what I printed out. So I did have those in there. I had a thing on spiny oyster. Let me get. All right. You're familiar. Yes, you are familiar. Okay, let me grab that real quick so I can tell you a little bit about it because I think it's worth knowing because they're spectacular. Where did I put it? Oh, you know what? Never mind. It might not be right here where I can grab it. And I don't want to take up your time. So it probably put it somewhere where it completely makes sense, like right behind me. No, that was the Super 7 that I was talking about. Okay, anyway, spiny oyster from a spiny oyster shell. And if you know, yeah, right? These are pretty wowza. These are amazing. So when I was saying that I have pieces that are really spectacular, this is one of them. Were you here for the bracelet earlier? Uh, yeah. So I tried to introduce some pieces just to give you an idea of the things that I do have and kind of the quality. So I have price points that are from, you know, 15, 10, 15, up to this one is 495, 495 for this pair. Here's your back. And they are wowzas. A pair that I would not put on because I would want to keep them. And I think that I would just want to keep them and I really wouldn't wear them. I don't know, I would. But I like to know that somebody out there loves, loves, loves spiny oyster, right? Needs to have these in their life because maybe they're a collector, him or her, doesn't matter. And they're on a quest, like I am on a quest for many things. And I want to make sure that I pass it on, gets through from me on. So Marilyn says, love those. And Cosmic says, I will have to rewatch the show to see what I missed. Yes, there are some beautiful pieces. And yes, please do watch. And you guys, while you're here, if you could give me, and I'm saying I was going to ask, said I was going to do better. If you could hit the like, I would appreciate it. If you have not yet subscribed, I would appreciate that too. That will really help. That way you get notified when I go live or when I release, new video comes out. And because eventually I'm going to get videos back out again. Try to get the lives all going smoothly. Okay, so these are Navajo. The El Ganado the El Ganado Spiny Oyster Vintage Navajo Made. So these are Navajo made. They're not Navajo style. That is a big difference. Okay, so something I had earlier, oh, this. So that is style, but not original. Okay, original. And I'm going to put these back in here. Yeah, so that ring is, and that is Inca for these here. Those are Inca. All right, let me put these back. Unless anybody want the link for these, I will go ahead and put the link in there for $4.95. Going once, going twice. Okay, I have them. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. But they are well cared for. I take care of my things. They're eventually going to be your things. You recognize the artist name? Yeah. If, like I said, I'm learning. I've acquired because I love pretty things, and I'm learning about what actually I have. And just because I find out something's worth $495 or more, they're actually worth a little bit. They're more than that, but I'm not going to keep it just because I'm like, oh my God, no, I want it, like I said, to pass it on to the world. Okay. The last things I wanted to show you, just so you are aware. One is, it was also in the video. This is a turquoise strand. There's my blur, nice blur you got going on there. Okay. This is turquoise with a 14 karat gold clasp on here. That is 14 karat gold. It is marked. And there's this one. I did want to show it to you in case anyone's looking for a turquoise chip turquoise 14 karat gold fastener. It is 23 inches. And this one is $225. So these pieces you're seeing, just so you might, these are originals. These are vintage and mined turquoise that we don't get anymore. So there's your clasp, and it says really tiny. I have pictures of it. It's right, you'll have to trust me, but it's right there. It is. Let's see if you can at least see the little, it's there. It's there. Okay. So if anyone is looking for a beautiful strand, beautiful colors, beautiful veining in this, really, really beautiful. Look, I mean, just so pretty. Variance, just the variance of colors, and 14 karat gold. If they put a 14 karat gold fastener on it, findings, that it is quality. It's not remnants. It's not remnants. They're not going to put 14 karat gold on remnants. Okay, the last things I have, just because I don't want to cheat you. I have this ring. I'm super impressed that I caught that. This is a size 6. This is beautiful colors, the chip, and I'm really worried that finding is gold. It makes it more unique. Yeah, the finding being gold, and from what I understand is that it was probably custom made. And so, it's going to be a, the best thing I can think is it's custom made. And for someone who only wanted the finest. Okay, this piece is Unikite. This is Unikite sterling silver, which Unikite is a healing stone. There we go. Very unique colors. Size 6. And so I'm a 6.5. It does not go over that knuckle. This one is Unikite. And let me see what I had on this. It is sterling silver, size 6, and this is 75. I like that this is You can see the stone in the back. Because I always wonder, I mean, I'm not alone in that. How deep is the stone if they put it back on that? And you can see that this just has a very thin ring around it, but that's even the price of silver right there. That's good. Okay, put these out here and then we're gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna draw names. Okay, I need to draw names. One more. This is 925 turquoise. This is Pollock. What's her name? I do have it. It's Relios, Carolyn Pollock. It is a size 9 and it is 75. And of course, free shipping. So I like that different colors in that one. So that is Relios, Carolyn Pollock, size 9, bigger size. Okay, I am going to now move this stuff. If there's anything that you guys want me to bring back real quick, I can do that, but I'm going to add in, let me just move this all aside and I'll put these all back where they belong after we're done. You got to see my, oh, it looks like a bomb hit when I get done with the show. Okay, here we go. Now remind me, Marilyn, how many pieces did you acquire today? How many pieces? I don't remember. And I'm going to put you in. And Cosmic, this is kind of a given. Misty, you bought 1, right? Let me add these in. Hi. Let me not knock everything over when I do this. Let's do I'm going to put Wheel of Names. Marilyn, do you remember how many pieces, how many items you purchased? I can go back and look, but I thought maybe you knew off the top of your head. I didn't keep a track. I didn't keep a track or keep track. Cosmic is 1. And yep, only 1. It's a low day for you. Let's see. Marilyn. I might be able to. She might have stepped aside. Let's see. You know, here's what I'm going to do. Can I make this simple? Can I make it simple? Do I have your guys' permission to do something to make this simple and kind of fun? I'm going to give Marilyn has the bulk of the orders today. And I would like to propose this. I have 3 pieces. And, oh, did I see Anastasia? Anastasia, are you in the, hi, can you please list a link for the sun and moon earrings? Yes, how are you? It's so good to see you in the chat. I'm super excited. Are you loving the things that you're getting? I just want to make sure. I mean, you're here, so I'm just gonna go with yes on that. It's so good to see you. Okay, yes. Can I do the link for the sun and moon? And thank you for bringing my attention to the chat. The sun and the moon, yes. Let me get that. And I moved everything quickly over here. That was probably not in my best interest. Where's the Inca? Boy, oh boy. Where's that? I didn't leave it over there, did I? Okay. Relios, chip turquoise, vintage. There's that. This is, there's the Larimar. Oh my gosh. I've done it better. Okay. Do you remember what I said for the Inca? I might have dropped the piece when I moved it. Do you remember how much I said for the Inca? For the sun and the moon? That will speed this up. I just bunched everything up over here and I don't see the Inca. Turquoise, Larimar, Unikite. What in the world? It just disappeared? It just like went away? How? That's not possible. Oh, you took the dog out. You're fine. The Inca, yes, she says, so Anastasia, Can you please list the link for the sun and moon earrings and the last necklace? Um, yeah, but I can't find how much the Inca was. Does not make any sense. How does just one thing just disappear? I was sitting right here. Larimar, chip turquoise. That is a ring I didn't show. This is Aurelios. Okay. Yep, I think that's right. I think that is right. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, I'm gonna pull it. You know what? I can tell you because I have it in. If I have a 99, I do. Earrings, 99. Yep, good memory. Thank you. Better than I'm doing. Okay, Anastasia, here's these. This is for the Inca. And you have good taste, by the way. Very good taste. And so I'm going to set these aside and I will find the little card somewhere. That means you have a bag. So Anastasia, she actually is probably one of Reserved Grace's first customers. She always buys, and I'm telling your story. What I know about you, what I know from my side is she purchases from the website primarily, and but she was on my first website as well. So I have those for you. That's the link for the first one, and then the other thing that she asked for was the Amazonite necklace. Yes. With the jasper and all that, yeah, that was a good one too. Good. She has a really good eye, by the way. She has a very good eye. That one was 40. Let's see. 40 for necklace. Here we go. And the link for the necklace. Okay. Hopefully we didn't lose her. Hope she's still there. And I'm gonna set these aside for her and her bag. For her to go in her bag. Okay. And I think my necklace, like something wrong with it. Set those there for now. Okay. Now I need to do clean house afterwards, and I'll find the Inca. Want to give Anastasia a moment to be able to process those so we can do the drawing. Marilyn, how many pieces did you buy today? Oh, that's right. You got from our treasure hunting. You got the alligator clamper. It is cute, isn't it? I think it's cute. I'm so glad you got it. And I'm happy that you're happy. I want to do a check-in. Is Anastasia still here? Did I lose her or is she here? So there is a delay, and I know that I believe that she's international as well. So we're going to give her a minute. You got Marilyn, you have 3. Okay, I will add that in. And so, right, Marilyn, when you were walking the dog, I had a suggestion. You can say no because this would impact you the most. My thought was, since I'm only doing the drawings 1 day a week, this came to me just now, or I would have fixed it earlier. But I can run 2 today. The 2 now. There's Anastasia. Okay, uh, Anastasia, can you see the chat above? If not, I'll put the links back in for you. Okay, the first link I'm going to put. Do you see them? If you can, otherwise I can put them back in. I don't know if you come back into the chat if you can see them or not. If you need the links again, I can put them in for you. Okay, perfect. So here's what we'll do. We have 3 people who purchased today. Next week I'm changing because I'll be consistent at some point. Next week, what I'm going to do is I will do prizes for drawings for items in the day of Thursday. the last day of the shows, and then I'll do one for the whole week. So I'll keep track of who bought something, and then if they don't have to be present to win, that piece will go into that'll be like the third piece left over or whatever. We'll have one always left over. That will be a drawing for all the purchases from the week, and that'll just go into their box. How does that sound? Does that sound like a fun plan? Okay, when we hear the ching ching, we are going to put Anastasia in. Yes. Okay. Here's what we'll do because for time. I know there's a delay and she has to purchase and all those things. So I'm going to do Marilyn, 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 and Cosmic. Okay. We're going to run this one right now. I will do a spin on this and then we'll add Anastasia for the next one. And every screen share. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Here we go. Share this. So we have, oh, she made it just in time. All right. Perfect. There's tax on that. I'll take our shipping. Okay. Let me go back and add then this one. And got it. Thank you so much. And it looks like you may have paid shipping on one of those. So I will adjust it for you. I hope I spelled your name right. Okay. Yeah, she's a beautiful name, doesn't it? It just is. That's how I didn't forget. I wouldn't forget. Okay, here we go. I'm going to spin now. Here we go. First one. And good timing on that. Marilyn. Congratulations, Marilyn. I'm going to move the one Marilyn. Okay, Marilyn, which? Oh, let me stop sharing. Go here. Okay, Marilyn, you have a 3 to choose from. I don't know if you were here when I showed these earlier, so I will do split screen for you. There are 3 boxes. We have a blue, yellow, and let's call it peach. Blue, yellow, and peach. Which color would you like? Blue, yellow, or peach? And I don't remember what's in each one. And then I'll spin again. Wow. Okay. Well, let's catch up here. Okay, there we go. Marilyn, I am going to go ahead and run the 2. Okay. Well, that's easy. I'm going with this is going to be 2. This is going to be the yellow. It would be 2 from either side. And yes, okay. Let me get this box. Let me get it out. Oh, okay. Okay. This is your item today. These are red jasper with brescicated jasper. Look at how gorgeous these earrings are. Red jasper, both are jasper. Those are for you. They are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Hopefully you love those. Okay, I'm going to put those back in. I'm going to put them right into your bag. Thank you so much and congratulations on those. Let's get this aside so they don't get mixed up. Love the hearts. Okay, Marilyn, that is going directly into yours. We have 2 left. Here we go. We're going back to the wheel. And screen share. Here we go. And it's spinning. Wow. And Anastasia. Congratulations. And which color would you like? We have, this is like a peach or a blue, kind of a silvery blue. Silver, I guess it is. It's a, I don't know, peach or blue. Yeah, they are. Wait till you feel them, Marilyn. They're so pretty. They are so pretty. Let's see. Anastasia, which would you like? Peach or the not peach? More like a silvery blue. There we go. And peach. Peach is a good color. We're going to go with peach. All right. Congratulations. Let me see what you got. Don't remember. I mean, I do remember. I just don't remember what's in each box. Okay. These are, I'm not going to take them out of the bag right now, but these are turquoise. They are gold plated, and you have seed pearls in the top. Turquoise, gold plated, and seed pearls at the top. Vintage, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very, I think they're very classy. Congratulations on those. I'm going to put those in with your things over here. And we're going to spend one more time. You're very welcome. I'm so glad you're here. It's so fun. Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh, let me see. Let me see if it went. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it did right at the same time. Anastasia got the second one. That is just amazing. Okay. All right. That is that's pretty funny. Okay. I guess the odds were it was Marilyn or okay, here we go. Let's stop sharing. Let's see what this one is. So here is your second one. I know what this one is now. Okay. I put this cute little trinket box. This is sterling silver. Let me get it up here where you can see. And abalone and little earrings inside. So these are also sterling silver with little turquoise there in the top. They're post earrings. And there you go. So that is going in your goodies. And if there's anything else you want to add, let me know. If you want to email me, if there's anything you want to add to your order, we can do that too. And that's for everyone. If there's anything you want to add, you're going to get free shipping anyway, so we can do that. Well, let me think. Isn't that cute? I loved putting that together. I had fun. And that's it for today, guys. Unless there's something else that you want to see or go over or that I missed, does everyone feel like they're taken care of? Everyone feel like they've got everything? You are lucky today. I love it. Good timing. And I'm glad somebody saw that you were in the chat and asked. All right. I think I'm done for the week. I'll ship tomorrow. Any feedback you have for me, please, please, please email me at angie@reservedgrace.com. Please remember to share if you have other friends that would like to see and be part of our little growing community here. I'm working on our exclusive club, the treasure chest. And for that, I'm going to go. I will see you on Tuesday. And I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous week. Now, I used to do this on my last, you can jump off if you're ready to go jump off. But if you don't know, I have a gift. When I almost died, this sounds so dramatic, but it's true. I got a gift that I can feel things and I can see, like I have a gift. Let's just put it that way. And sometimes things come to me. And if they come to me, I share them because if I don't, I feel like I'm cheating you. If you're not into the woo-woo, please leave. Please know that I love you. I wish you all well. But I know that there's going to be something that somebody needs to hear. And I always feel like I need to share it. And that is, know that whatever you are going through, that there's somebody that I feel like there's a specific person that's really challenging you, and let them be. Let them be is what's coming to me. Let them be. Let them go about their way. You're not going to change their mind. They're not going to change. They're not going to They're hurting you. They are hurting you. You need to go away. Get away, whatever that looks like for you. I'm just sharing this because I've actually had things come back where they said that I shared things, and if I didn't, I would have felt terrible. So let them be. Take care of you. Step away. If this means anything to you, please hear me from my heart and know that you are loved, and that's my piece. All right, guys, I gotta go. That's a lot. I know. Okay. Love you so much. Take care. I will see you on Tuesday.